You guys are playing that. And Telegram multiplayer. Wait, close it off. Yeah. Go on game channel. Hello. Yo, what's up?
Yo,
How's your day going?
What up?
shit, it's been worse.
Yeah, my day's pretty good, bro. There's like so much videos are coming out. They're
We
making
didn't
God of
ask.
War.
We didn't
No,
ask.
I want to know about his day. What's
We
going on, bro?
yeah, but we didn't ask though.
I'm asking. What's up?
Yeah, now. All right, continue.
Yeah, I was like trying to say like so much new videos are coming out, like so much stuff. Like they're making a new God of War game developments, like God of War Luffy. Like I like you play as like Kratos' wife, like a Freya, like type of thing. They're making that one
Oh, God of
development.
War, bro.
Yeah, and plus they're making like the sequel of Until Dawn, like Until Dawn 2. I'm not even
Oh
joking.
shit.
I'm not
What
even
game they
joking
got
at
in the
all. I just
works?
watched my trailer for myself in my live stream there.
Word, bro.
Yeah, because I just came back and I just saw a God of War thing. Just was right there. I was watching on live stream. Even I saw Until Dawn 2 to making a sequel.
I feel bad now.
I don't know what Until Dawn is. I'm gonna be
It's a
honest.
horror game. Based off it's a horror game. Based off you had like solves. No, I won't say this. Like, you got 20 characters that survive from like you're in a house and you play a first game in the Washington Mountain. They will tell you all about like the Wendigo like from Until Dawn, like the first game you played that before. So it's on PlayStation only.
Is there any other news?
Other games, they're making Tomb Raider like the remake from the first one. So they're making that one in 2027 and making another one in 2028.
What about John Wick?
Yep. Yeah, but for mostly more stuff I know of to make like more games they have, like PlayStation. Let me go check one sec. Yeah. Yeah, I'm making Plan Zero and pretty mostly Ill and like Marvel Wolverine making that one also in 2026.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, that one I was like waiting for Marvel Wolverine until like it comes. It was like very first one like in a trailer I was watching.
You said Wolverine?
Yeah, Marvel Wolverine like in PlayStation. Yeah.
I heard of that game. I want to play that game.
Same. I'm really like want to pre-order a game because it was like $10 for like the deluxe edition like upgrade. My friend like said he got that pre-order thing. Like I was like not sure you get a pre-order game to get early thing and we get that tomorrow because I think you need like the full game version like standard or deluxe edition. I would say.
You getting GTA 6?
Yeah. Are you?
Of course, bro.
I'm
Hmm.
destroying that shit.
Yep. Yeah. Meanwhile, I was just gonna try until Dawn the first one before like the second one come in 2027.
Yeah, the first
That's a
one was
long time.
okay.
Yeah, I would need to try the first Until Dawn game though. Cause I really haven't played that yet. I really have not, bro. I saw like other YouTubers like Markiplier and like other YouTubers play it. I really have not played the game yet. We're about to.
We gotta get another teammate in here.
Yeah,
Yeah.
not gonna lie. I
Hmm.
can't do this. Yo, Justice. I'm sorry, bro.
Hmm. Also, nice talking to you guys, though. I was like too late getting all those. Darn. Bummer. I would have gotten all the stuff like the Alan Wake things, but I had a chance. Now the event's over. There's no official returning that thing back at all that event. That way event's all not coming back. I would have enough time to get that event though. Oh, hello, Wanderer. Um, yeah, let's try some more people. Do you want to go up? How's your day going? Let's say more people, man. Okay, let's get like you want shoes poops out here. Hmm. Team so. Yo, John. John. Ah. Oh, okay. Okay. Yeah. Yo, what do you think about the like the stay of play and the Halloween trails, all that? Yeah, I can't wait until like the second sequel until Dawn, even like yeah, God of War, Louvre. Can't wait for that. Yeah, cause that one's like in development, like by Sony. It's like coming soon. I can't wait for that game at all. Coming soon. Yeah, true. Because that one game is in develop right now, bro. And then some more games I can't wait. Can't wait till Marvel Wolverine coming out soon in September 15th. And yeah, I can't wait for a Tomb Raider to definitely come out. I'm buying that for my birthday for a deluxe edition. Cause my birthday's on the 10th, so I'm buying the game. Cause I'll be like 16 until that game comes out in deluxe edition. Cause I'm buying it, bro, immediately. Yeah. I'll say this right now. Which game you're most excited for in PlayStation?
Uh,
Like in say a play.
well, which games were on there?
Silent Hill Townfall and
Wait,
Until Dawn.
did you send all the
You are
games
summer
to the
brat.
group chat?
Yep.
All
Yep. I'm
right,
on some, but
I'll look at all of them
yeah, like look all of them.
and I'll
Like you also
see.
put all them on up, bro. Even like I showed you guys all that. Like in a group thing I send. Yeah, they're making this. Yeah, they're making a sequel of the game, like second one. I searched it up, it's owned by Supermassive Games. Yeah, they're making a new one in 2027, which is be 1 year. I waiting for that. Yeah, I wouldn't need to get my chance to try a First Until Dawn game. Cause I really needed to try a First Until. There's like they only have two vegans on Until Dawn. Me? What you talking to me, John? Oh. Yeah, Ultimate Edition costs like for $90 for that, and for Deluxe Edition costs 70. Yeah, Standard also costs 50 for that. But a classic game? I did not know that. Maybe by wait, it says Fricam Olo as that's the company who made that. That's the company who made that. Funcom Oloso S as yeah, cause that's a company I always looked at. Battlefield 6, not yet. I only have like but my one friend does, but not me. Uh, you probably might see what I'm trying to say. Yeah, let me send it to you right now. To you, John. Come on. Yeah, my controllers wouldn't be get stuff in GameStop because it's like much times I keep have my joysticks keep acting that. Even that, my dad let me clean my PlayStation also, obviously. Cause every hmm, from my runes. Wait, hold on, let me go back over there. But was that one like in a group? Let me go back. Yeah. Okay, RuneScape Dragon Wilds, that one. Yeah, yeah, the company is Joe X Limited. That's the company that made that. Yeah, go up in the group. If you go up higher, you can see that.
Navy Justice.
Yeah, Chris.
That's a stranger in the band. Oh, JGX Limited? That's the same company. That's the same company that made the first RuneScape.
It is me.
Cause there's a mobile game for it.
Wait, Wait, John, is that you texting me?
Yeah, I
Like,
was text.
so you're texting
Yeah.
me my live stream?
Uh, no, no, no. I was about to text you on PlayStation because I was
Oh,
about to send you an image.
wait. Oh, it's
No
KK.
KK.
Oh,
And plus, I'm nowhere close to a username like that. And
okay.
plus, you know my username is John Martian.
Yeah,
There, I sent you the images.
John Marston.
John send an image.
Mm-hmm.
Check now, Mister. It went from a punch to a dance.
Should I get back online?
Yep.
It is
Yeah,
my
John, do you
soul.
ever had like a joystick type of thing? Always keep acting have issues with that. Yeah, stick drifts. Wow. Why you don't really get... Dang. Go over there. Go back over there. Come on, go back over there. Come on, go back over there. Go back over there. Go over there. Go on the right. Go on the right. All right. That's a right. I'm saying. Oh wait a minute. Oh yeah, you're right. A left. Go to the left, and turn right. Dang. That's crazy. Okay, you saw a checkpoint. Ah.
The dang floor. Where am I? Oh God. Yeah. Okay.
Oh, hello. What happened now, person? Huh? Ah. How do I let more people join? Bummer.
God, I hate you. Cause Cleet and Joe poisoned. Go, 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 Power Rangers. Potential Lenny be like, what are you doing? See? I'll find it. Hold up. Wait a minute. Something ain't right. I have made a god awful fool. Excuse me. I got me a hat on. And that's the question. Are you with the double life? Yes, we gotta do a double check. Think he might be with them. Would you be are you running around the village? Or could you prove? Don't go lying to me. Body line. Words. Words. Who? Joe Mama? Tom Gunsmith gave the oldest book in the oldest joke on the book. Can you go away? I'll show me out now. I just dreamed you and I had to say goodbye. I don't know since I survived. I realized wherever you go, that's where I follow. Mm-mm-mm. No. Every night like it's last night. Poker. Yeah, but poker. If the gunslinger were dead. Mm, 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 mm. Because my music's gonna melt if you don't shut up. Cause you've been hit by, cause you've been hit by a smooth criminal. Cause you've been hit by, cause you've been hit by a smooth criminal. Cause you've been hit by a smooth criminal. And a blackened. I cannot whistle for shit. I walk in. Cause you've been hit by, cause you've been hit by a smooth criminal. I robbed a bank to China. It looks like blood on gold. I robbed a bank just to try it. Mm, 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 mm. I, I robbed a bank just to try it. I robbed the bank. Dun, 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 dun. I robbed a bank just to try it. I robbed the bank to try it. The temperature there. Robbed the bank. The I robbed the bank. Yeah. Baby, you got something. Bro, he died. He's shot. Sorry about that, child. Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh shit. I better go check that. That shit AO fucking high. Right here. Look at my phone. Tell you. Oh, yeah. Really did. And you got pepper behind you, so don't knock it over. Take your medicine. I forgot.
You are summer brat. It is me. No KK. Should I get back online? Okay.
I join Games Channel. Yo. Do you have mic, bro? Hello? How's your day going? Do you have a mic or no? Is that yes or no? You don't have a mic. Oh no. Okay. What the? Yeah. I'll wait for somebody to come, bro. Y'all excited for that new God of War game coming?
Are there times when you would love to have another address or phone number to use instead of your home address and personal number? Wouldn't it be great if you could view and manage?
The roster started to explode. The game would then hit consoles, but before we talk about the characters, we have to
I'll
talk
just put my water
about the
bottles
most
up in my.
legendary moment in DBD.
Oh, hello. How's the day going? Yeah, I'll vote for you, Mac. Person name like Borton X. Can you like ready up, please? Wait for him. That's for like all my stuff in there.
The characters, we have to talk about the most legendary moment in DBD history.
Okay, and then you guys put your stuff in your loadout. Like you guys put your stuff in. You're fine. I'm already up. There.
Perhaps, and that was the flashlight incident. It's late 2017 at the G-Star convention in South Korea. Game director Matthew Coates sits down to publicly play a match as the Hag to show off the game. He gets matched against a highly coordinated Korean competitive squad. What happened next was a total massacre. They brought purple flashlights with oddbulb add-ons, known back then as Instablinds.
And yeah, I was
The
right.
director of DBD spending time at staring at a white screen, getting chain blinded, stun locked, and utterly bullied on a global stage. The sheer embarrassment of the developer experiencing the misery of playing killer against a toxic Swift was a watershed moment indeed. And unsurprisingly, Instablind flashlights were nerfed into the ground very shortly after the famous quote, "I think we did a pretty good job so far." Indeed you did. But let's just go back a little. Blind flashlights were nerfed into the ground very shortly after the famous quote, "I think we did a pretty good job so far." Indeed you did. But let's just go back to blind flashlights were nerfed. The sheer embarrassment of the as Instablinds. The director of DBD spending time at staring at a white screen, getting chain blinded, stun locked, and utterly bullied on a global stage. The sheer embarrassment of the developer experiencing the misery of playing killer against a toxic Swift was a watershed moment indeed. And unsurprisingly, Instablind flashlights were nerfed into the ground very shortly after the famous quote, "I think we did a pretty good job so far." Indeed you did. But let's just go back a little bit in 2017, because in March of that year, we did have the Left 4 Dead legend, William Bill Overbeck, join the game. He brought along with him for a time, which fundamentally changed hook saves forever. Spark of Madness was in May, and that brought in the Doctor. He arrived to destroy our frame rates and make us scream. And then, of course, we had maybe one of the most famous survivors in the game, and that was Fangmen. July of 2017 saw the Huntress come to the game, bringing her ranged hatchets and cross-map snipes, accompanied by David King, who introduced Dead Hard, a perk that would dominate the game for the next of 2017 saw the Huntress scream. And then, of course, we had maybe one of the most famous survivors enter the game, and that was Fangmen. July of 2017 saw the Huntress come to the game, bringing her ranged hatchets and cross-map snipes, accompanied by David King, who introduced Dead Hard, a perk that would dominate the game for the next 5 years. Come September, we had another licensed chapter, and that brought in Leatherface. He revved his way into the fog and introduced a perk you might know as barbecue and chili, and the dreaded basement bubba playstyle was thus born. And come October of that year, we saw A Nightmare on Elm Street also join DBD. Freddy Krueger was poured into the fog alongside Quentin Smith. Old Freddy at first was incredibly weird. He was completely invisible and literally couldn't hit you unless he poured you into the dream state first. It would be a long journey for Freddy Krueger in this game. I'm assuming you don't have a... Along came 2018, and it proved that behaviour didn't just need licenses to succeed at this point, because their original character designs were hitting incredible peaks. But that said, they started off the year with a licensed chapter, and that was Saw. We saw Pig introduced with her reverse bear traps, forcing survivors to play a secondary objective alongside Detective David Tapp. Oh, and this is where the booping the snoo obviously began. Come June, we had the Clown brought into the fog alongside Kate. And then in August, the Spirit entered the fog, as did Adam Francis. Spirit forced a massive guessing game meta. She was so different to other existing killers, and you couldn't tell at first if she was phasing or if she was just standing completely still, staring at you. There was definitely a period of adjustment when she came into the game. By December, Legion entered the game. Sorry, let me sound more positive. In December, Legion joined the game, but when Legion launched, they had an exploit where they could just moonwalk chase until you bled out. Those were very dark times. On a lighter note, in December, Jeff did join the fog. Love it.
Guys, if you're still balding in 2026, what are you doing? There's an easy solution. It doesn't cost tens of thousands of dollars. It doesn't involve surgery or weird shampoos. It's a once-a-day chew through Hims. Finasteride and minoxidil, 2 ingredients to stop hair loss and help regrow hair. Plus, it includes a proprietary blend designed to support healthier hair. No in-person doctor visits, no waiting rooms. Just answer a few questions online, and it's shipped straight to your door. If your hair is thinning, stop ignoring it. Start with Hims.
Jeff did join the fog. Love it. 2019 was a bit of a flex. The entity was reaching into massive pop culture universes at this time, and the hype train went totally off the rails. We had Demise of the Faithful in March, and that brought in the Plague with her disgusting sickness and annoying fountains. We also saw Jane Romero come to DVD. We then had Ash vs Evil Dead in April. Ash Williams arrived as a standalone survivor with fully voiced lines in the lobby. And then in June, we had Ghostface stalking his way in, bringing stealth and the hilarious ability to aggressively teabag toxic survivors right back at them. And then September came, and what a huge month it was for Dead by Daylight. They completely jumped on the Stranger Things hype, and they brought in the Demogorgon, Portals and Shred Attacks, while Steve Harrington and Nancy Wheeler brought their 80s mole hair into the DVD rounds. And yes, we all remember the absolute heartbreak when this license temporarily left the store. And in December we had Cursed Legacy, and that brought in the Oni, as it did Yui as well. 2020 was an interesting year for all of us, wasn't it? And it was also an interesting year for Dead by Daylight. But it did prove to be an atmospheric escape from lockdown. In March, we had my very first P100 ever, wasn't it? And it was also an interesting year for Dead by Daylight. But it did prove to be an atmospheric escape from lockdown. In March, we had my very first P100 ever, and that was the Death Slinger, bringing his harpoon gun to a knife fight. Joining him survivor-wise was Zarina. In June, the Silent Hill chapter launched. This was Pure bringing his harpoon gun to a knife fight. Joining him survivor-wise was Zarina. In June, the Silent Hill chapter launched. This was Pure video game royalty. Pyramid Head dragged his great knife into the fog alongside Cheryl Mason, and as for Pyramid Head, he completely bypassed the hooks with his Cages of Atonement. In September, the high-speed pinball killer, the Blight, was introduced along. And as for Pyramid Head, he completely bypassed the hooks with his Cages of Atonement. In September, the high-speed pinball killer, the Blight, was introduced alongside Felix Richter. Blight players spent the next few years discovering hug techs and sliding around loops. Good for you guys. And in December, we had the most neglected killer, possibly to this day, and that was the twins. Getting latched onto by a screeching Victor was terrifying at the time, and then after that, it was a bit like radio silence. To this day, still an incredibly buggy killer.
Hold on. Yes? I was doing something. Yeah.
Unfortunately, December did also bring in a brand new survivor in Elodie.
He can't hear you.
2021. Interesting year. It blended vibrant aesthetics with pure, terrifying nostalgia. We were firstly met with Trickster in March and his cutthroat producer, Yin Jin Lee. And in June, we had a Resident Evil chapter, the game's biggest crossover yet. It was Nemesis bringing his AI zombies into trials, which mostly to this day just gets stuck in random spots. But it did also bring legendary characters Leon Kennedy and Joel Valentine into the rounds. And by September, we had the Hellraiser chapter, bringing the Cenobite to the fog with his passive chain hunts that force survivors to constantly solve his bloody puzzle. In October, we had Michaela Reed introduced as a standalone survivor, bringing her meta of boom totems. Suddenly, killers had to worry about survivors setting up their own glowing safe havens. And in November of that year, the artist also launched into Anti-Lubdio Crows alongside Jonah Vasquez. 2022, though, behavior leaned into psychological horror and gave us one of the most beloved killer kits of all time. Firstly, in March, we had the Onryo release, terrifying us by teleporting through TVs and bringing condemned Moris alongside a grown-up Yoichi. By June, we had the Dread with his absolutely terrifying Nightfall, plunging the game into utter darkness alongside Hades. And then in August, we had Resident Evil Part 2. Albert Wesker brought high-octane dashes and voice lines to the trials, and we also saw Ada Wong and Rebecca Chambers introduced. Wesker, even now, is still widely considered one of the most balanced, fun killers ever made for DBD. And by November of that year, we were introduced to the Knight with his AI guards to patrol the map, arriving with the ageless Vittorio. This unfortunately kicked off the agonizing 3-gen Kick the Generator meta. And that led us nicely into 2023. And it was an interesting year. DBD certainly embraced the more absurdities, while also knocking out some of the most requested sci-fi icons in history. 2023 did start off with a bit of a blip. We had the Skull Merchant introduced, and she became the poster child for holding games hostage for over 45 minutes. But on the plus side, it did bring in siblings Talita and Renato Lyra, who are still fan favourites to this day. By June, we had the Singularity come to the fog, bringing an incredibly complex, camera-hopping sci-fi horror alongside fan favourites to this day. By June, we had the Singularity come to the fog, bringing an incredibly complex, camera-hopping sci-fi horror alongside clone Gabrielle. Nicolas Cage, of all people, was introduced to Dead by Daylight as a fully voice-acted survivor. It was completely unhinged and gave us some of the funniest perks in the game. Come August, we had a licensed chapter in Alien. It brought the Xenomorph and Ellen Ripley to the fog. And Xenomorph is such an interesting killer even now with his tunnels under the map and flamethrower turrets, which made the whole license to me, even now, a total masterpiece. And then in November of that year, we got one character we thought we would never see, and that was Chucky. It gave us the very first third-person killer perspective, bringing in foul language, hilarious voice lines, and brutal stealth.
My husband, when did you get so big? His confidence hits different with Rougiette Ready. It dissolves under his tongue, works in 15 minutes on average, and can last for up to 36 hours. Rougiette Ready is the first ED formula with apomorphine, which helps fire up arousal signals in the brain, combined with sildenafil and tadalafil to amplify arousal and performance, not just blood flow. Honestly, he gets harder erections, he gets bigger erections, and yes,
brutal stealth. 2024 changed everything. The game fundamentally evolved behind the scenes to keep it alive for the next decade. Alan Wake came to the game in January. In March of that year, we had the deeply unsettling analog horror, The Unknown. He arrived with goth favourite Sable Ward, who immediately took over 90% of Survivor lobbies, and that is still very much the case now. Come April/May, we had the Unreal Engine 5 update. This was huge. Behaviour officially transitioned DBD from Unreal Engine 4 to Unreal Engine 5. The lighting was completely overhauled, textures popped, the physics smoothed out, and the game finally got the modern graphical foundation it desperately needed and deserved. By June, we had the Dungeons and Dragons chapter, which brought Vecna and 2 brand new survivors. In July of that year, for the first time in DBD history, Behaviour broke their 1v4 formula. The highly anticipated 2v8 mode launched as a limited time modifier. It was absolute glorious chaos, and it's a game mode still evolving and thriving in the game today. In July, we had Tomb Raider, which brought Lara Croft to the Survivor roster, and by August we had the Castlevania chapter, where the Dark Lord, aka Dracula, brought the ability to dynamically shapeshift between a vampire, a wolf, and a bat, alongside Trevor Belmont's. Hound of Illusion was the final chapter of the year, and that brought in the Houndmaster and Tori Kane as a brand new survivor. Houndmaster, unfortunately, is still very buggy now. If you were to say who were the worst killers to play on DBD in terms of their bugginess, it is probably her and the twins.
Twins and Houndmaster.
2025 saw some interesting killers come to the game. The first being Ken Carnegie, who is very much the Spider-Man of Dead by Daylight and still very highly controversial to play against. We also saw the highly anticipated Five Nights at Freddy's chapter, a moment that broke YouTube and Twitter collectively. When it dropped, it brought the animatronic terror of Springtrap into the game. The sheer volume of theories and hype surrounding this, at the time, was unmatched. We also saw The Walking Dead come to DVD with survivors Rick and Michonne, and we did finish off the year with Sinister Grace, which saw the Crestu come to the fog as a killer, as did Survivor V. And then we entered 2026, and we entered the year with the second iteration of Stranger Things on Dead by Daylight. It brought in 2 new survivors in Eleven and Dustin, as well as the highly anticipated killer being Stranger Things' version of Vecna. It was a huge start to the year, and it was one that really got the momentum beginning the DVD ahead of the 10th anniversary for the year. In March, we did have a bit of a filler chapter, and that brought in brand new survivor Quante Young, and it also brought in a legendary skin for the Trickster and an exclusive Trickster map. And that brings us right up to the present day. We are literally weeks away now from the 10th anniversary of DVD, and we already know who the killer is going to be, the absolute horror icon, Jason Voorhees. In partnership with Jason Universe, the ultimate undisputed king of slashers is entering the fog. Billed simply as the slasher, Jason is arriving with a terrifying kit split between 2 powers. First, omnipresent, allowing him to vanish from the map and literally explode out of environmental objects to ambush survivors, mimicking how he always seems to be right behind you in the movies. And second, improvised carnage, letting him weaponize map debris to stagger and pin players to walls. It's quite staggering really, guys, when you think about how we started with Trapper 10 years ago to Jason today. What a journey it's been. From the clunky, infinite looping, insta-blind days of 2016 to the stunning, expansive Unreal Engine 5 universe of today.
It was
Dead
very
by
long
Daylight has
time.
done what almost no other live service game could do. It survived. It adapted. It listened to its community even when it hurt. And it became the undisputed museum of horror gaming. We've gone from dodging bear traps in the McMillan estate to facing down Jason himself. So I'd like to say this. Thank you to Behaviour Interactive for 10 years of panic, toxic post-game chats, and terrifying jump scares. And thank you guys for watching this massive deep dive. If you got this far and found yourself enjoying it, please hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. It really, really helps. And stay tuned because I will be covering everything and anything related to the 10th anniversary. Much appreciate you guys watching, and as always, I shall see you in the next one.
Today I'm testing Costco water slide. $23 splash pad.
Hello, game show. Oh. Yo. Oh no, one person died. 2 sounds. What type of ghost is it? Huh? Okay, gotcha. Wait, what's that? Ghost orbs? That has to be ghost orbs, right? That is ghost orbs. It's over. Oh, dots. See dots. Oh shoot. I think it's a Raiju, bro. I think it's obviously a Raiju. I think it's a Raiju. It could be a Banshee. I was gonna stay. No, it's not there. Yokai, no. Yeah. Yeah, I hope it's a Raichu because I think it's kept telepaths like electric devices. I'm thinking it's Raiju.
Oh gosh.
I got it right, Raiju.
What?
I was saying I got the correct Raiju.
I was just watching some edits of of, of Arthur Morgan because he always turns out to find his way home. And
Yeah.
his righteous place, depending on how you're honored.
Yeah, guys, I'm only about to hop on a demo. So I'll play a demo right now, guys.